obviously, and a lot of our children are very football focused. So the 6 services that came along, we had planned it that they played each other. It was like the league, we got down to the final.
We tried to structure it that if football wasn't your thing, there was other, so they could do dance, they could do the arts and crafts of making the flags, and we also did a design a football kit. So we tried to make it, there was something for everybody.
So it was very much like a Ewan's ceremony. Well, initially the idea came from the children, because we put a questionnaire out to the children and asked them, what do you want to do over summer? They wanted to involve other services and other children. We ran with it. So we got 6 services that wanted to come and take part, and it just was a fabulous event. We're so glad we did it, because what we got from it was invaluable.
I think it was about developing our relationships, is that sort of sharing of resources.
The collaborative working, meeting staff from other services, learning things from them, and hope that they took something away from us. The same for the children. You know, I think it's about building their confidence, mixing with other children.
It was actually good to kind of show we're part of a bigger network. It's not just our one service that this is a after school, that actually, if you think about it, it's just along the road. We could be doing even more just in after school care time. Doesn't always need to be holiday club, so it can maybe help with future planning as well. From that event, we're actually attending another forum meeting tomorrow that we didn't even realise existed. I think the planning side, it wasn't too overwhelming. We sort of shared it, and then obviously our team came on board as well.
Once the services got in touch with us, we set up a group. We had good communication from us all. Everybody was happy to put something in and bring something with them, which we had said, look, we'll organise it from this end, but please give us your ideas, because you might have a different idea from us and we can put all that together. We asked them, can we have your numbers? Who would like to do the dance? Who would like to do the football? So it was very organised prior to people arriving. And obviously you get the things that happen on the spur of the moment, but you deal with that as you go along.
And I think we were really lucky. The weather was really good. So we did have a backup plan but we were very lucky that we could use the outdoor facilities.
I think we'd love to do that. Only because it was so successful. The feedback from the children has been amazing, from the parents has been amazing, from the other services we've had loads of wonderful messages to say how much they enjoyed it. And like I said, it doesn't need to be football. I think the important thing is about people coming together, so it could be any event.
Yeah.
I think everybody talked about it for a while. Our children are now asking, do we need to wait till next summer? Can we do it for after school care? Can we make like a league? Can we do this? And yet that is something that can be done. I know that after school care you've got 3 hours, but why can't we do that? There's obviously a way around about these things.
And especially for most services on a Friday, their staff ratio is the same, but their number of children may be lower. So you could look at doing things like that, and it may actually help get more kids through the door on a Friday. As a service, as you know, this summer's first time we've taken them out on public transport because transport got so expensive. And preschool have been facing the same issues, so actually we're thinking, could we go to places together, not necessarily follow the same programme, but we're sharing that element of budget because we're both here within the school at holidays anyway. So even internally, it's made us review.
It should be no different externally.
Externally, yeah.
If there was 5 services, could we not get a coach? Could 5 services not contribute to that, and it would work out so much cheaper? Networking with other staff from other services who we've never met before, and you see how they do things, how they put things in place. The learning for us was there, and we hope that it was there for them as well.
And you also see how much we do things the same. Actually, we're all kind of working off the same.
The goal's the same.
The goal is the same, yeah.
I think it's totally possible when you look at both our settings. So at Kingar Street at the primary school, the facilities are not the same facilities that we have at HAP. That would not stop us from organising something here. It just would be put in a different way. It would need to be organised and structured in a different way.
Actually, a lot of out of school cares don't even have their own building, and it's maybe a shared space that they're regularly using through the terms, and that can kind of create issues of its own. But I also know there's a lot of spaces, that, especially holidays, that do lie dormant, so maybe it's about tackling that issue as well. So who do we contact to, can these spaces be opened up and why are they not? And
I think even just to utilise local parks. I think it's about the planning in the background. If it's done properly, there's no reason why you can't go to that big open space and be together.
Mm-hmm.